This week on Pop Fiction, Allen, Anderson, Hill, Murphy, Croft, and the man who really killed Kennedy.
I don't. This is 252 Pop Fiction, where you'll find all the news and reviews in pop culture that's right to type. Today's top story.
Tim Allen is clearing up any misconceptions about his time spent filming Home Improvement. Allen is disputing Pamela Anderson's claim that he flashed her when she was 23 in her upcoming biography, Love Pamela.
Oof. Yeah.
I never heard that.
I guess Pam Anderson shared this story that back, it was I think Home Improvement was her first acting job. And she had already done the Playboy spreads and stuff like that. And she said it was actually, kind of funny. It was weird, but it was kind of funny because she was coming out of her dressing room or whatever. He was coming out of his. He had a robe on. And he flashed her and said, "I've seen you. Now you've seen me. We're even. Let's get to work." Or something like that. Something along that line.
Not good joke. Well, not good joke now.
Yeah.
Probably killed that.
And I remember, if I can remember correctly, I believe Tim Allen was high on cocaine in the 80s, but I don't know if he was at that point or not. Who's to say? Because he says it didn't happen. She says it did. He said he's a little disappointed because, why would you even bring that up?
Yeah. Cocaine's a heck of a drug.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep that robe closed.
A television series based on the well-known video game turned action film Tomb Raider is being prepared by Emmy-winning Fleabag grad. The ongoing initiative is the latest to result from Phoebe Waller-Bridges, whose recent contract is now extended with Amazon.
Saying that
so what's going on?
Phoebe Waller-Bridge, who's in Fleabag, is now going to either produce, write, produce, and star as, I don't know if she's going to star as Laura Croft because she's not smart enough to play Laura Croft.
Wow. Interesting.
But I'm just saying.
Tell that to the picture back there.
I'm just saying. Well, I mean, I don't know.
You know what?
But she's a very smart, funny, talented actress.
Smart.
I
see what you did there.
I played the new Tomb Raider games by Square Enix. The stories are fantastic. That movie they released butchered the story of the first one. You're talking about
the one with Alicia, what's her name? Valentin?
Yeah, the last one they released. They butchered the story. If they had stayed true to the story, it would have been a much better movie.
But what do you feel about the OG Laura Croft with what's her name?
Jay something.
No. Those old Tomb Raider movies stunk. I didn't like
but Angelina Jolie.
Jolie. Her movies weren't very good.
She did 2 of them.
Yeah, unfortunately, Cradle of Life,
Tomb
Raider, and Tomb Raider, Cradle of Life.
I got you. You watched them both.
I did. I did, unfortunately.
Yeah, sounds interesting. Justin Roiland, the co-creator of Rick and Morty and actor, has been in the news a lot lately. It was reported earlier in January that he was charged with 2 felonies for allegedly engaging in domestic abuse in 2020. He did that. I think it was money he was making in 2020.
I think it was a girlfriend.
It sounds right.
And, these things is 2020. Now,
he did it.
I'm not going to say whether he did it or didn't do it, but I got a buddy of mine who's in law enforcement. And he said in 2020, especially during COVID, he said DUIs went way down. Domestic violence cases went way up. Now, I'm not saying by any stretch of the imagination whether he did or didn't do it. But during that time, there was a lot. So if you was in a relationship, if your relationship was solid, you made it through COVID in 2020. If your relationship was on the fence...
I guess you had to tell it twice.
You got nothing, John.
I don't even know who you're talking about. I'm aware that there's a show, Rick and Morty, which I haven't watched, and I have no idea who created it. But that's okay, because half these stories, I have no idea who you're talking about.
But the thing is, you deliver the news with that bravado of an old, polished newsman.
You know exactly what's going on in the world.
You are the Ron Burgundy of the 252 crew. If you put it on the screen, you'll read it and act like you know what you're talking
Yes,
about.
yeah.
This week's review, You People. In the midst of, you know what I mean by you people, in the midst of generational gaps, cultural conflicts, and societal expectations, a young couple and their family struggle with modern love. Now, first thing I want to say is that this movie here, like we've seen it before. It's like it's the Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, right? You got the one family, and you got the other family, and you got a person from this background blending with this one. I want to say they've done this movie so many times in Hollywood. The last one I want to say they did it is with Bernie Mac and Ashton Kutcher. But this was written and produced by Jonah Hill and with others, and it's the story of a Jewish guy from a Jewish family dating a black Muslim. The Jews and the Muslims getting together, and the father is of the girl is Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. You know,
and the mother is Laura London. Yes, Laura London. He wouldn't have known that, but yes, the daughter is Laura London. The father is Eddie Murphy. The wife is Nia Long. And on the Jonah Hill side of the family, the dad is played by David Duchovny from the X-Files fame and Julia Louis-Dreyfus from Seinfeld.
And you pick.
You know.
Marvel now.
Yeah. And I would have to say, if I'm just throwing this out there, but I think this is the first time that Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Eddie Murphy have been on something since Saturday Night Live back in like 1982.
Interesting take.
What is it on?
It's on Netflix.
Netflix. Oh, okay.
I think it just dropped on Netflix last week, so about time this show airs, it'd be a month later.
It's not a long burn. It's not a long burn, but if you're just here to kill an hour 30,
I thought it was funny. I thought a lot of the jokes landed perfectly. Of course, there's some jokes you might get a small giggle out of it.
JB is too fast, so catch it before it goes over his head. I'm Kane, and that's news to me.
I'm Cool Water Kurt. You gonna let that ride? All right. Well, I'm Cool Water Kurt. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
We'd like to hear what you think. Leave us a comment down below and let your opinion be heard.
And if you like this video, please check out other videos on our channel.
And I'm JB, and I'm going to reveal the man who actually killed Kennedy, but sorry, we're out of time. Please check out my man AM at Comic Safari. And this is 252 Pop Fiction, where you hear it first.
But I call it, it's over here.
Adonis, pull yourself together.